Just take a moment to feel your breath. Close your eyes. And just as we get started, just feel the breath moving in and out of your body. Every spiritual tradition, religion focuses on the breath as a metaphor and a representation of the Holy Spirit. And physiologically, the breath tells your tells your body that everything's okay. A nice, smooth, relaxed, contained breath is a signal that there are no threats, no disturbances, and your body can relax, reduce its cortisol, reduce all the stress hormones. So just feel the breath and its relaxing nature. Just allow yourself to fall into the breath, your awareness, even your physicality. Just imagine everything being subsumed by your breath moving in and out. Almost like your consciousness is riding on that breath and your awareness is riding on that breath. And you're feeling a deep state of relaxation. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel your mind deeply focus inwardly. Feel your awareness letting go of thoughts, troubling energies, distractions, and just let it go. Just let it go. Just fall back into the self, into the breath, deeply relaxing, opening ever deeper and slipping, your awareness slipping ever deeper. Feel the expressions on your face just completely relax. There's no need to hold on to anything. There's nothing to do but turn your awareness inward. To let yourself just completely let go with the breath and watch as your awareness centers inwardly and just allows you to relax. Feel the presence of peace, of all the different things going on in your life. There is a place of peace, place of calmness, place of love, place where you let go of disturbance and feel the ability to let go of shame and guilt. And as you relax, you breathe, you feel the depth of the self, the consciousness, self, being is the core of your existence, the truth of who you are, the power of your being. And feel yourself fall back into that space. That your awareness, your consciousness, your capital S self, just falling deeper and deeper, depth beyond the body, tapping into that elemental energy of life itself, the quantum field, the Akashic record, the energy that underlines physics, a place of deep peace. And feel your inherent identification with that place of peace. You're just ever deeper relaxing and falling into the space of peace. There's no tension to hold in your body. There's no tension anywhere. And wave upon wave of peace and beauty and pleasure are just flowing through your being right now. But as you breathe deeply and open and relax, the places of energy inside yourself, those inherent stacks of energy that you've been accumulating your whole life, as you're letting go of the difficult energies, the beautiful and peaceful and loving energies are flowing through you too. You're seeing all the energies of your existence, your life, your being, that you know the highs and the lows, and you know all the ways that you have expressed beauty and love and positivity towards all those around you. And you've seen that there can be negativity, dismay, distress. You can identify with the darker side sometimes and just love all of that. Be at peace with all of that. Allow yourself to feel all aspects of yourself and relax into the deepest place of peace, consciousness. Your awareness goes deeper than all of the moods or energies that you can ever experience, feel, or express. That consciousness underlies all of that. That the energy that you've expressed in the course of your lifetime and living is all an expression of just being, of being the soul, being awareness, being consciousness, these energies that have come through you and that you have lived in and lived around and lived through. They're in a constant process of refinement. And that largely the degree of your experience of consciousness, spiritual wholeness, is the experience of these energies coming up and you just watching them float by like clouds in the sky. That you have identified, you, the you of you, the way you see yourself and feel yourself, not by your physical looks, by this energetic being that you are, the way you have of knowing yourself. That being is always going deeper, always going to align with deep soul consciousness. And you allow yourself the experience, the freedom, the letting go of not having to identify with thoughts, not having to identify with these energies, but just watching them float by. And in this moment, you're breathing and you're opening and you're relaxing. You're finding the depth of the core of your existence. You're being the place where you just be. And you fall back into that space. All the emotions and energies that you've ever felt, they're floating on the outside of that core of being that you are. That is you. The truth of you is deeper than the emotions, deeper than the samskaras that you're letting go of, deeper than your reference points of world, human, career, the ego, the ways we have of identifying with the world. You're deeper than that. And every expression of breath and opening is taking you deeper to that sense, that core of your nature, the truth of who you are. Allow yourself to fall back into peace. You know the best parts of yourself. You know the depth of your wisdom. You know the depth of your peace. You know the depth of your kindness. You know all the best parts of yourself. Allow yourself to swim in that energy. the beauty of who you are. Let the breath hold you in that space. Let the breath hold you in the space of the highest of who you are. When you love someone, when you care for someone, when you consciously want to raise someone, you hold them in the highest of who they can possibly be. You support them, you lift them, you give them space and love and energy. You support them. Turn that awareness and that light and that understanding, that raising of the self and holding of the self in the highest back to your own being. Feel the power of your own being. Recognize the beauty. There's always low things and there's always mistakes. There'll always be non-productive conditionings and problems, temper tantrums and rage attacks. We all go through that. But I'm asking you to look deeper than that, to identify with love, the unconditional love you feel in your heart for those around you, those you trust, for yourself, for those who are in your charge, those you support. Take that energy and hold yourself in the highest. See the shining light example of how you can be. Adjust your words and your wisdom to accommodate this vision of who you are and who you're becoming. Understand the truth of what you're letting go of. Understand the truth and the beauty and the wisdom of the capital S self, the just being, just experiencing of power, of just experiencing the love that you are. As the breath moves in and out of your physical body, your awareness and your emotional body are expanding and opening and incorporating the depth and the beauty of all that you are. This sense of raising the self, this sense of seeing others in their highest state and raising them is coming from this place of beauty and unconditional love that's inside you. You're tapping into your core, intimate, elemental understanding of self as love, the highest form of consciousness, the highest vibration that you can be, that you can experience. This sense of unconditional love for others, the self, unconditional love for the world, unconditional love for those who frustrate you, those who don't meet your expectations, those who try to sell you things, those who try to do things to you and for you. Everybody deserves your unconditional love. When you emanate from this place, this core of love that you are, you create safety, you create peace. When you relax deeply into self, that's your core of being. That's the life you have. That's freedom. Go deeper into that space. The words that people say, the things that people do, they can't affect the truth of who you are. Words can trigger and actions can send you into a spiral. But after you begin to see the truth of the self, words and actions of others lose their power. You can no longer be triggered. Your buttons can no longer be pushed. As you identify with unconditional love and the depth of the beauty of your own being, the actions, the words of others that which once hurt you or threatened you, that which once created disturbance and distraction inside you goes away. The inevitable power of the truth of who you are will win. The distractions will go. That which disturbs you will be released. You are on an inevitable path of moving towards the truth and the beauty of who you are. Let your words reflect that. Let your consciousness accept that. That as you breathe and you open and you relax, as you sense the distractions and disturbances of the day, they're paper chains, they're temporary obstructions. Unconditional love sees the long-term beauty and truth of who you are, this expansion of consciousness, this expansion of being, that you are on a flight path towards unconditional love, vibrating in the highest. That's who you are. You're on an inevitable path towards that. The truth and the beauty of who you are is you are that vibration of energy and love. You are that sense of design of God that underlies the quantum field. You are the energy of the soul. This physical body that you're riding around in is just a short-term container for this beautiful soul, this unconditional love that you are. And the problems that are inherent with your physical form, the problems that are inherent with this world, the political systems, the people, the family, the loves, the enemies, the problems, the taxes, the money, the whole thing, they're paper chains, they're temporary issues. And as you identify with the beauty and depth of consciousness that you are, everything is beautiful because you're vibrating from the place of your awareness, which is the energy of love and beauty. And the whole world resonates with this internal setting that you have for your own love, your own vibration of peace. And that takes us back to the sense of opening and breathing and relaxing and releasing. Because this inevitable move of your energy towards the beauty and truth of who you are starts with a letting go of who you're not. And in this space of beautiful meditation, thoughts come and go and energies come and go. And from this place of beauty and opening, there's a recognition that the truth of who you are, consciousness, cannot be affected long term by the body, by the experiences of the world, by this sense of identity as human. Earth is a place where souls are sent to evolve, and your being is going through that evolution now. And because the earth is such a persistent illusion, as Einstein said, we can be pulled into that as a sense of reality. But it's just the earth. It's just a few short years. It's a place, this earth, a place your soul was sent to do its work. So as you breathe and open, your eyes closed and your awareness resting gently but deeply and powerfully in your own state of consciousness, you see the inevitability of your soul's progression. There are no problems. There are no setbacks. This whole existence is your learning, your peace. It's the recognition of soul riding around in this beautiful body, this beautiful physique, this beautiful body that God, nature, the quantum field has given you. So you celebrate that and you go deeper and feel the power of consciousness guiding that body. How this core vibration of love is the center of your being. So rest there. Rest in that sense of peace and beauty. Rest in that place of identification as consciousness. Take another deep breath and let your awareness go deeper, falling deeply into the state of consciousness that you are at the core of your existence when you're allowing yourself to feel consciousness. This is the truth of who you are. This deep state of just being, this place of just existence that watches thoughts and actions and energies move around. The world is just a swirl of energy, but you as consciousness are permanent, unchanging, everlasting. This consciousness that you feel inside, that is you as God. That God is inside you. And when you tap into that consciousness, you're tapping into the infinite nature of creation, existence, the manifestation of all physical, energetic. You are that. And in this space, your words have power, your energy has power. You are building this temple of love out of the physical form that you are on this earth, out of the life that you have here. You're building this beautiful temple to hold the love of consciousness that you are. So as you go through your day today and every day, feel the beauty, this precious gift, this unmistakable value of power, of love, of consciousness that you are. You are the hand of God moving through the earth. And recognize that. You are a manifestation of love. Literally, you are a manifestation of God's love. This place of deep consciousness, the soul, that is manifestation of God's love. That's who you are. So as you ponder the distractions and the disturbances, that which in the world can be agents of mayhem and disaster, controversy, just see how much deeper that you are. Deeper that you are than all of that, that you are the power that brings peace to those situations. You are God's eternal love. The world is distraction and you are peace. You are peace. You are love. You are the awareness of the human as love. So take another deep breath. And as it fills out your lungs and your being, feel the heart space expand and open. Feel the core and the center of that space of love and identify with that. That's who you are. Feel at home there. The very power of your meditation is to be able to find your way to this home inside yourself, to this identification as peace. That's who you are. That is the gift of love that you are. You are the hand of God, the body of God. The love of God made human is who you are. So as you carry yourself through this day, feel the sense of God's love coming through your eyes. Feel the smile, the flow, the expression of God's most beautiful gifts just in the way that you smile and the light that comes through your eyes and the way your mouth animates with pleasure when you see somebody that you love or have an experience that you love. That's God's love coming out. Trust that. Trust that amidst all of the disturbance, trust that amidst all the thoughts that come out of you, that this expression of God's love is the source the truth and the power of who you are. You have the right and the obligation to be at peace. And that gives you the privilege to carry love to the world. So find your peace. Breathe into that peace and love all those, even if they can't love you. Love the world. Love all that's in it. It's God's expression. It's Disney World, God's idea of Disney World. It's the place where souls were sent to evolve. So walk through it as a gift to humanity. This deep state of peace and beauty that who you are is the truth of who you are. As you share with the ones you love, share with those who are closest to you, and share with those who disturb you, you open your heart to the whole world. Allow yourself that gift. Be that gift. This is the truth, the absolute truth of who you are, that is, you are an expression of God's love, made human on this plane for a very short time. Go be love. Go feel it. Go express it. Share that. Bring your beauty to the world. I love you all. I'm so grateful to get to spend this time with you. Love is an incredible power, and it's all inside you. Remember that. Tap into it. Let that be the truth of who you are. Have a beautiful day. Love you all. Thank you.